Hey YouTube, welcome to Viking Preparedness. I'm Pastor Joe Fox. I realize that I haven't been making a whole lot of videos lately, and y'all are weighing heavy on my mind. I feel like I have competing priorities with what I'm doing. You know, when I joined the military and then eventually I made it to Special Forces, I learned a couple things. I learned a lot of things, and one of the things we learned was that action beats reaction. And what that means is you have to move, man. You got to get going. You got to start taking action. All this YouTube watching, typing on the internet, you know, being on forums or whatever, buying books and studying them, that's good. I'm all about pursuing knowledge. I do it too. But y'all need to start taking some steps. And I've been talking to enough of you in person to know that you guys you're not moving like you need to move. We don't have a lot of time. We really don't. You know, we're having the second annual gathering of the saints at the end of the summer, and I hope we have it. I hope to see you all there. I'll probably put out a video on more details on that. It's a preparedness 4-day deal, mostly for the saints, for the people of the Most High. We may not have time. You know, I'm not a prophet, but I know some people that I think might be prophets. And there are some things lining up that makes it look, to my mind, like we might not have a whole lot of time. Take that for what it's worth, throw that in your scales, and you weigh it and see what you think. But here's the deal, y'all need to get busy. There is no excuse for, if something happens like that, for you to be caught short. You know, I don't want to hear, I won't hear because I won't be here, but I don't want to hear, I don't want any of y'all to be out there saying, oh, I wish I'd had more notice, I wish I'd had time to do this, I wish I had time to do that. Hey, you've had all the time, and you've had all the warnings. I just gave a sermon this Shabbat, come out of her, my people. It's time to go. It's time to get out of those cities. I have some good friends that live in some big cities. Y'all need to get out. You need to move. You're not going to have much time. Pick up your Bible. Turn to Revelation chapter 18 and read about how quickly this whole house of cards is going to fall down. In 1 hour, pow, right out of the blue, it's going to come to naught. You don't want to be in the cities when that happens. You know, there are saints right now. There are believers. There are Christians, Israelites, Hebrews. They are moving out and moving in together. They are taking steps. I know several of them. And I got to tell you, I'm here to impart information, hopefully motivation for some of you, but I won't be here much longer. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing this. I really don't. We are one big event away from me just saying, that's it, I'm done, and y'all are on your own. You're on your own to the extent that you haven't already made established relationships with others, with friends, because I've told you before, you can't do this on your own. You're on your own to the extent that you haven't established a relationship with the Most High. He wrote this letter for you. There's a lot of good stuff in there for you. You know, a lot of my Christian friends are out there and they're like, yeah, I got this, man, I understand it. I hope you do. I really do. Why don't you go ahead and read Revelation 12, verse 17, and tell me what the two criteria are for those who make it. You know, the woman is the church, right? She's fleeing to the wilderness. Why is she fleeing to the wilderness? Because the cities are going to be a mess. Can you not see that? You know, Europe is melting down right now. It's looking terrible, and I don't think we're that far behind. You see the news about Russia is sending attack helicopters to Syria, and we're denying that we're helping the Syrian opposition. Do you believe that? Do you believe that we're not helping them? Why? I mean, why are we even involved in that? What's fixing to come down the pike? How fast is it going to happen? Let me tell you something. It's going to happen faster than you're ready for it. It's going to happen faster than you think. What's this video for? I don't know. You know, I've been making a list here of things I need to do, final things I need to do, and I'm checking them off my list. And I believe that I'm probably very far advanced, beyond a lot of you. That doesn't make me feel good. I don't want to be more advanced than you in my survival preparations. I want everybody to be advanced. You know, in my book, Survivalist Family, you know, the subtitle is Prepared Americans for a Strong America. I would like everybody all around me to be prepared, but they're not. And that's one reason I won't be here much longer. There are people moving out. You need to consider that. You need to consider just what it is that you are doing with your life. And you need to consider just where you think this is all going. And you need to take some steps. Related to that, slightly, in my mind, you know, I've run into, in the last 3 months, maybe 3 months, a couple guys who like me, and they know I'm into preparedness, and 2 of them don't live anywhere near me. And they honestly, they plan for when the balloon goes up to take food and stuff from other people. That's their plan. The one guy I was talking to, he may even be watching this video. That was the guy I was just talking to recently. He's done the deed before. You know, he's not afraid to pull a trigger. He's a warrior. That scares me. You know, that there are actually people like that out there. I know a couple of them now. Here's the thing. Are you ready to deal with that? Are you set up in a situation that you will be able to handle those kind of problems and deal with those kind of problems? Nothing ever goes like you think it's going to go. You can't stay awake 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can't. Hey, I'm back. Sorry. I had to cut some things out, quite frankly. You know, as these times progress and things start getting closer to the end game, we all need to be a little bit circumspect about what we speak about, who we tell things to. And it was just me and the camera, but reality, you know, by the time you all see this, it's the YouTube and anybody can see it. And so I had to cut some things out. I tell my congregation some things, a lot of things. I tell my friends, we discuss things in greater detail, and we all should be a little bit careful about that. Maybe a video on OPSEC will be forthcoming. And so I guess we're going to finish this up. I would just like to say, you know, the purpose of this video is to spur you to action, right? I've had a couple of those. Time's running out, guys and gals. Make your list, check it off, get it done, start taking steps, get out of the cities. We're told to be watchmen, so watch, keep your eyes peeled. But you better be ready. You know, Noah was watching. Noah was building an ark at the same time. I hope you're building an ark. I hope you've got a plan. I hope I'll see you out there.